Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast, a deep dive into all things Disney Vacation Club. We share tips, tricks, and insider info, helping you make the most of your membership. Join us for the latest news, reviews, and interviews with DVC experts and enthusiasts. Whether you're a seasoned DVC member or considering your first contract, this podcast is for you. Now, here are your hosts, Mike Hurley and Gary Arruda.
Welcome to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. This is episode 67, recorded in the DeFont Leroy Recording Studios in Sarasota, Florida, and Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm your host, Mike, in Florida, joined by my cousin and co-host, Gary, up in Rhode Island. Good evening, Gary.
Hi, Parts. How you doing?
Oh, I'm just fantastic.
You're always in a good mood when we record, aren't you?
Yeah, yep, because everything always works well.
The technology cooperates, and you're always happy.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. What's new in your neck of the woods?
Not much.
Did you watch that World Series last night?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
We listened to it when we went to bed. I didn't get through it.
No.
I don't really care. I wanted Toronto to win.
I also did, but they kind of just shot themselves in the foot.
I mean, you lost 3 games at home. That's what it came down to.
With terrible base running. They
3 at home.
Yeah, you can't do that. Can't lose 3 at home. That's right.
Were they like one of the guys who got thrown out at second from left field?
There's a guy that got thrown out at third.
No, I thought there was a guy who got like picked off a second. Man, I could be wrong.
That was in Game 6. Yeah, on like a pop up, he just like was leading too far off, and he got doubled up to end the
Kiki
game.
Hernandez just threw behind him. Yeah, you're already in scoring position. You can't get doubled up.
No,
but yeah, it's fundamentals part. They don't teach that. It's launch angle now and exit velocity.
Yeah, well, they should probably teach a little bit of it because they would have won the World Series if they had any of it.
That's a golf shot right there.
That was a golf shot. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And then I see the nerds online killing the manager for bunting after you had a leadoff double. And they say, why waste an out? You have 3 outs left. You bunt them over to third.
You can't waste outs, Pards. That's what these Ivy League pinheads talk about. You cannot waste an out. I mean, they waste outs all the time because they strike out 18 times a game.
Right.
So they waste 6 innings right there by trying to hit home runs.
God forbid.
But when you try to manufacture a run in Game 7, no, you can't do that.
I do understand, though. He was already in scoring position, so why move him over?
Because now a sac fly brings him in.
And they ground it into a double play.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's too bad. It's unfortunate. I was hoping Toronto would win as well. They had the I mean, they blew the lead, obviously.
Yeah.
I got into the playoffs, but I don't think I'm going to watch baseball during the year.
No, it's because it's a different game.
Yeah,
the World Series in like the 15th game of the regular season are completely different.
Right, these guys were going like 7 or 8 innings. It was enjoyable to watch that.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a 41-year-old who just has a sack out there. He's just big time, big game pitcher.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been a fan of Scherzer, but he always comes up big. Or he gives you everything he has.
Yeah, he pitched well.
Yeah. No, they just didn't hit the golf shot when they needed it.
No, they did not hit the golf shot. How's your golf game going, Pards?
No, not that good.
No?
No.
That's unfortunate.
Typical, 92 every day.
All day long.
How's yours?
It's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the last time I played, it was probably 85 degrees out, beautiful, sunny in Florida.
We
left a few shots out there the last time I played.
We left some shots out there, yep.
That was the gout day, though. That really messed us up.
That was, yeah.
We still could have won. We lost to those 2 buffoons.
Oh.
Do we need to rehash this again? I still think about it. How often do you think about that?
Not often. You still do?
I think about it because I think about being in that shootout and how bad that could have been.
Jim Turner.
With your gout flaring up if we got into that shootout. in the chip off parts, you got to chip over the bunker from like 30 yards in front of 130 people. You would have putted it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course.
Golf shot.
And the thing is like you would have done the David Letterman, like
Well,
if
they
you
don't-
just chunked one into the bunker, I'd hear you go, "Pew."
Yeah, that's true.
All right, pick me up, parts.
This one's on you.
When your partner just chili chunks it 6 feet into the bunker, and then you're next.
You can't even see though. They don't let you watch your partner because you can't know what they've done. I think is the rule.
Oh, is that what they do?
Around. Yeah, they make you like turn around for the chip off.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
Charlie chunk it.
There's always some controversy though, isn't there?
Yeah.
In those things. Anyway, what are we talking about this week on the Addicted to DVC podcast?
We're going to talk refurbishments.
I like talking refurbs. Do you?
I like talking everything. Yeah, I do.
That's fair.
Now, in our Addicted to DVC addicts, or
Mhm.
yeah, it was actually our other group, Ken Cabot posted. You would actually sacrifice one for unlimited number of points.
Yeah, at this point,
Yeah.
like what do I need them for?
Would you give both of them up or just the one?
Well, I gotta do a little more research on that because what happens if both are gone? I still like the use of it. I just don't need any production, you know.
Yeah.
He could be if he's just there for a designated hitter. I don't need to play defense. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So if everything works, you could take them both easily. Unlimited?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I mean that means you could just live in one of those Copper Creek cabins for the year.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind that. Bounce around to some grand villas every once in a while.
So how would we phrase this on our DVC Addicts group on Facebook?
I don't know. That's a little bit more of a diverse group that may not appreciate that conversation. Maybe like a finger.
Would you cut a finger off?
I think I'd rather do the other thing we were talking about than a finger.
Yo, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Yep.
Because that's a victimless crime. Like, no one's going to know.
That's a good point. Well, like when you're walking around with a half a finger,
that's
you either owed the mafia money or you were like in construction.
Right. You had
There's one of those two.
Yeah.
Like the guy who lives 2 houses down, he works at he's retired. He works at Ace Hardware, and he's got half a finger.
Yeah, so he cut it off in a skill.
You know how that happened, right?
Yeah, yeah. And he didn't know the mob money.
Buffoons like you and I don't work at Ace Hardware.
I mean, I could lose if I almost lost my hand on the golf course.
When was this?
Oh, this was a long time ago. My hand got crushed in between a tree stump and a bulldozer loader. The guy put the bucket of a bulldozer on my hand on top of the stump and put pressure down.
Was this a workers' comp?
I didn't miss a day. I didn't miss a day of work. I was in on Monday.
So your hand's basically black.
So it bruised and it blew up to the size of a softball. My hand.
Okay.
And then I went to the emergency room, and they took X-rays. I didn't have any broken bones in there. But if it was like further down on the wrist or something, I don't know. That could have been bad with the pressure. Yeah, I just couldn't use. I couldn't use my hand for like 3 weeks. No, it was fine. But I kept working. I just rode machines, cut the fairways and stuff. I didn't miss a day, Pards. I'm a good worker, baby.
Yeah.
I could have had the whole summer off. It was Memorial Day weekend. It happened the Friday before Memorial Day weekend, and I was back in on Tuesday.
And what did
after
that
the
get
holiday.
you?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I could have been Dr. Summeroff.
That's why we got to unionize those positions, don't we?
The golf course guys.
Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah,
What
you would
say.
have had to come visit me, and I would have had to clear you for work. You'd still be out. What was this, 15?
It was probably it was before Yergina was born, so 11, 12 years
You'd
ago now.
still be out
Still be out,
watching
yeah.
Sopranos.
Just
You think I'd be a good union steward?
Probably. I know you're a
Were
big
you
fan
working
of
for your
unions.
dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been a fan of mine.
No, I don't think so.
He'd come in. I'd be in there. I'd get in there before him. I'd be in there 3:30, 4 o'clock. He'd put the lights on, have his cup of coffee, and I'd just be sitting behind his desk like the mafia guy with my feet up on his desk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, Mr. Arruda. We have something to discuss here about my client.
I understand. I understand. We had a workplace incident last night. I just got called. Woke me up out of bed. We've got to talk.
You got the cup. You got like the gas station cup of coffee with no lid on it. Those guys, they never had like Dunkin' Donuts or anything. They always had like the gas station coffee.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Just had the generic white cup.
Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. Anyway, so how do you want to do this? You want to just go through which resorts are going forward and look at the schedule in the future?
Sure.
All right. So, as we know, we'll do a couple of the ones in the last couple of years. As we know, Bay Lake Tower just finished up this year. And when we had the Boardwalk one that just finished up as well. And I think we both agree they did a good job on both of those.
Yeah.
Those are both hard good refurbishments. So, Mike, why don't you tell the people out there, if they're not sure, what the difference between a hard good and a soft good refurbishment is?
So a soft good, they typically do refurbishments every 7 years.
Yeah.
So they'll do a soft goods every 14 and a hard goods every 14. And a soft goods is just basically replacing linen, bedding, drapes, a lot of the minor things, maybe a TV, nightstand.
Yeah, maybe like the coffee maker gets upgraded, things like that.
Yeah. And then the hard goods is where they basically go down into the studs. They go through the walls and they pretty much reconfigure everything.
Yeah, the hard goods is when they upgraded from the pull-out couches to the Murphy beds at all the resorts.
Yeah.
So that's basically, if you think of hard goods, you're getting all new, usually like even new toilets and showers and stuff like that.
Sure.
All that stuff. Like you said, they basically take it down to the studs and rebuild the room. What'd you pay for your Riviera contract parts?
Why do you ask?
I just got an email. I'm just curious what. It's a 4-star.
110.
100 points. Yeah, I got 115. But it's stripped. No points until 2026.
Yeah, I had
You had extra points, right?
I had 86 for that U share.
Oh,
So this was for 2024. Like I had 84 points for 2024.
Yeah.
And I closed on it in October. So
there you go. Just see about half the points were gone from the year you bought it.
Yep.
So that's not completely stripped. Half stripped, I guess. Anyway, we go forward. All right. So yeah, soft goods and hard goods. So now you know what the difference is. Like we said, Bay Lake Tower had a hard goods. Boardwalk just finished up a hard goods. Hilton Head, they just got a hard goods. That one just finished as well. And the only soft goods in the last couple of years was Vero Beach, which I didn't realize that just finished up last year.
Looks so good.
Yeah. Now, the hard good refurbs that are going on now or have already been completed in 2025, we have Kidani Village, Animal Kingdom, which is supposed to be done before the end of this year, but it could go
long overdue.
Yeah, for sure. So that one is currently ongoing. They said it could finish up around May. And then right when they finish up Kidani, they're going right over to Jumbo. And they're going to do that from May of 2026 through January of 2027 for the hard goods.
Another one that's long overdue.
Now, as we talk about this, obviously they're going to put in the Murphy beds in those resorts, which will be great. They're going to redo everything, all the light fixtures, all the dark woods, the kitchen appliances, completely redone.
Mm-hmm.
Those rooms, the DVC rooms in Jumbo House and Kidani, are pretty similar, almost identical. Do you think they keep it identical when they do this, or do they give them each their own theme?
I don't know. See, my question is are they just refurbing the DVC at Jumbo?
Well, I don't know the answer to that. I didn't look into that. They're definitely doing the DVC. Are they only doing that?
Are they just going to do the entire cash side as well? I'm not sure when they did a full refurb on the cash side, if they do them.
I think the cash side was done more recently because the room you had in Jumbo a few years ago that you paid cash for, it had like the lifted bed. It had the full hardwoods and everything. So I don't think they're going to do that because they're not going to sink money into that if they just did it.
I think it's going to be different, a little different. What are your thoughts?
I hope it is. I don't know if it will be because they are pretty similar right now. Whereas if you just got dropped into the room, I don't know if you would be able to tell if it was Jumbo or Kidani pre-refurbishment.
Okay.
Like the tables were the same. The layouts might be a little different. So if you knew the layouts, you might be able to figure it out. But just based on the furnishings, I don't think there was any difference that I noticed.
Okay.
In the rooms. And we did stay in Kidani and Jumbo in July, back to back, and everything was pretty much the same as far as like the little table and stuff. I'm excited to see it. I hope I don't have high hopes because I'm staying in a value at Jumbo, and I doubt that's going to be at the top of their list to refurb. That's probably going to be the last one's done, you would think, right?
Don't know.
Yeah, who knows the reason? Who knows the schedule or when and why they'll do it? But
yeah, I wouldn't assume that because it's value that it's going to be last.
Yeah, maybe it'll be first. Just get it.
They might start at certain areas. I don't know how they block off all of their refurbishments.
Yeah, it depends on the wing, obviously, the area they're doing. I hope it's different. My guess is they're going to be identical.
Just easier.
Furnishing. They just buy more of it, buy more of the same stuff, and just go right through it. They're essentially the same resort. I mean, they are the same resort, just different buildings. So I don't have a problem with it either if they do. I just hope they do something a little different. It would be kind of neat. And obviously, they're going to go into the Lion King. You're going to pull down the Murphy bed, and you're going to see like Timon and Pumbaa there and stuff like that, which is fine. Like you said, I hope they brighten it up a little bit, and I hope it's closer to the Bay Lake retheme than it is to the Boardwalk retheme. The Boardwalk is way more subtle. I still like it, but it's more subtle.
Yeah.
The Bay Lake one, they leaned into a lot of the really cool elements that makes contemporary unique. And
absolutely.
I thought they did an excellent job. And Animal Kingdom, I mean, you have so much to work with. You can't make it. You have to put a ton of details in there and make it super unique. I have also more hope because the Boulder Ridge, which was done in 2023, their hard goods refurb, they did a fantastic job with the theming, and it kept the the heart of the resort in the rooms as well. And those resorts are very similar, obviously, with the lobbies and everything at Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom Lodge. So I hope they keep that theming really in there and keep it unique and special. I think they'll do a good job. Speaking of Wilderness Lodge, in 2025, they finished up a soft goods refurb in Copper Creek, which I didn't even realize was going on. Did you check any of that out?
I did not know.
The upgrade. You don't like Copper Creek. You're not a fan.
I don't know.
Besides the cabins at Copper Creek, I don't have a huge desire to stay there. I'd much rather stay at Boulder Ridge between the two. I do like Wilderness Lodge a lot. So I guess if I really wanted to stay at Wilderness Lodge and there were only Copper Creek rooms available, I would do it.
Sure.
But the Boulder Ridge section is very nice. Grand Californian just finished up their hard good, or they're in the middle of it. That one looks okay. I haven't looked into it too much. The California ones don't do a ton for me. And as far as like keeping an eye on them, I think they're great. Don't get me wrong. I just don't
Right. You're right.
look at them as much.
And it's funny because we were watching a couple videos this afternoon about Grand Cal.
Did you see the refurb rooms?
Yeah, I think they look good. People don't think that they did anything to them, but
well, the only thing I saw when it first came out was that they didn't like change the showers, and you could see like the shower heads were the same. They had like the rust marks on it from before the refurb.
that's nice.
That's not great. I mean, if you're
No.
doing a full refurb, you should probably change out the shower heads at least, right?
I would think.
Especially, I mean, technically, that's what the dues go towards, right? Is towards these refurbs, a good portion of it.
Yeah.
So you're paying these dues, and when they say they're going to do a hard good refurb, they should do a full hard good refurb. So if that's the case, if they cut corners on that, I can see having a problem with that. One I'm very excited about, Pards, which is
let me hear.
flying under the radar. They are currently doing a hard good refurb of the Treehouse Villas at Saratoga Springs.
Yeah, that's going to be nice, isn't it?
I can't wait to see those. Have you seen one? Have any like snuck through yet? They might not have finished any of them yet. I'm really excited to see what that's going to be like. That's another one that they could absolutely nail. Also, long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably keep the bunk beds, I would think.
You think so?
In that small room. I guess they could do like a pull down, maybe.
Not a lot of room in that.
That's a small room that the girls stayed in with the bunk beds, but it was perfect for them.
Right.
And then, the Frank and Sue suite, they had their bed in there.
Yep, they had a queen.
The master's nice. The pull-out couch, if they turn that. Can you turn that into a Murphy, though? Because that was like against the windows, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how they're going to be able to. They might not be able to do a Murphy in the living area, which is fine.
Right.
They don't need to do a new pull-out couch. But new furnishings would be nice. Those chairs and couches were a little loved. You could see the age on them. The kitchen was showing its age a little bit. That's going to look really nice. Because I look at the where you just stayed, the Fort Wilderness cabins, how nice those are with that like being brand new. And I assume it's going to be similar to that. One thing in the treehouse, there wasn't a lot of like Disney theme to that at all.
No, not at all.
No like pictures of Mickey or anything. So they're going to bring in, because it's in the tree houses, it'll be like Chip and Dale, stuff like that, which is fine. They have little nods to it. I'm excited to see that as well. And I could definitely see myself staying there again in the not too distant future.
Do you remember how many points that was?
37 to 40. I think it was like 37 and 45.
That's nice, isn't it?
That's not bad for what you get.
Hell no, it's not bad.
It's essentially a grand villa for the price of a cheap 2-bedroom. I mean, we were packed in there.
Yeah, I mean, there was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
But we had enough beds and pillows,
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
if you're having 8, 2 of them have to be kids because it's literally a bunk bed.
Yeah, no, you couldn't get that many adults. I mean, you could, but it would be
insane. Technically sleeps 9. I think there's like a pull-out seat that turns into a bed as well.
Yeah,
there,
you're right. Yep.
which we did not use. So we could have stuck one more person in there. So 2026, we have the hard goods for Jumbo House, which we already touched upon. And then we have soft goods at Old Key West, which last had a hard good refurb in 2017, 2018. That was a big upgrade they had with all the Murphy beds and everything. So the soft goods, just a refresh, new thing. Like, obviously, they're not going to change the studios to have a Murphy. They're still going to have the 2 queens. That's not going to be done with this refurb. But maybe they'll get a bigger TV in those studios instead of the 14-inch TV they have in there right now. What do you think they'll do in there?
I don't think they can do much in that studio.
Or just in general. Like, they seem pretty new. I mean, I guess it's been 7 years, but they seem like they're
going to do it. They're going to do a pull down because it's the same configuration as Vero Beach. And they have a pull down at Vero Beach. They have a pull down at Hilton Head. So they're all the same kind of configuration. So they're going to be very similar to Vero and Hilton Head.
What the soft goods they did there? Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is in the studio, there's no room to put a bigger TV. And I don't think there's room to do a pull down. So I think that's still going to be the only studio that still has 2 beds.
Okay, so just put a fresh coat of paint on it and
a
couple different things. So nothing crazy with that one at Old Key West. Also in 2026, supposedly there's going to be a soft good refurb at Saratoga Springs.
Okay.
So we'll see how that goes. And then looking forward into 2027 parts.
Yeah.
We have the Riviera soft goods.
Hard to believe, isn't it? This place just opened.
I mean, it opened in 2020, right? Right before the pandemic. So
yeah.
That's
it was right around December of 19, actually, the official opening date.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's coming up, Riviera. Which it still kind of has like the new car smell to it, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
I don't know what they would do. I guess, like you said, new coat of paint, update some things, swap out some nightstands. You know, everything gets wear and tear with all the amount of people that stay in there and everything like that. But
absolutely,
it is wild. That's the only one on the docket for 2027. Then 2028, we have Olani hard goods and Polynesian hard goods. So that's the next couple of years, and then obviously off into the future, different things. 2030. I don't really want to think about 2030 and beyond.
Yeah, I mean, we can do the math
right now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that Animal Kingdom's the last one with the pullouts now, right? That's going to be all pull downs now, all drop down Murphy beds at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because Boardwalk just converted over, and now Beach Club converted over a few years ago.
Contemporary. Yeah. Polynesian still has. Oh no, Polynesian has pull downs.
They were one of the first ones to switch over.
That's right.
As a matter of fact. Yeah. So there we go. Do you get nervous with the Riviera?
No.
The soft goods? Because they don't really mess anything up in the soft goods.
No, they're not going to mess that place up.
Anyway, any other thoughts you have on the refurb schedule?
No, not really. You?
What's your favorite one you've seen in the last few years?
You know, staying at?
Yeah.
I'd have to say Boardwalk, but looking at, I'd have to say Contemporary.
I really like the Contemporary, which I have not stayed at. I like how that one looks.
Boulder Ridge.
Boulder Ridge was nice. That's probably the best one that I've stayed at as far as the update. And I did stay at the Beach Club updated one, and it was fine. It's nice. Anything without the pull-out with the Murphy beds makes such a huge difference. It's so nice. Makes the room feel bigger.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't even know why, because the couch takes up the same amount of space, essentially. It just makes it feel...
Yeah, but you don't have that bed, so you're not walking around that bed, so you have that open space where
Right,
the
but
couch
if a
is.
pull-out couch, you put the couch away, and it's the same thing.
Yeah, that's true, but a lot of these places didn't have pull-out couches. They had, like, 2 queens.
True, yeah. And I think we both agree the Saratoga one was unbelievable. They did such a good job with that one. Those are some of the best studios out there.
I think the problem with Saratoga, it's so in the past now. Like, they keep getting a little better with each refurbishment. And we can't say that.
More USB ports, all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. So every time
because what they did to the cash side of the Contemporary was a disgrace.
Yes.
I don't know what they're doing to the cash side of the rooms, but for some reason, they are knocking the DVC refurbishments out of the park, as far as I'm concerned.
I know some people don't agree. A lot of people think it's too plain, boardwalk and beach club, but I think it fits perfectly with those resorts.
It does.
And then you look at like Boulder Ridge and Bay Lake, and yeah, they're more themed. They fit into it. They did I don't know, like you stay at a beach resort or a boardwalk resort, that's what it's going to look like when you go to those places.
Correct.
So I don't know. I think this Animal Kingdom one's really going to tell us a lot. If it looks like Beach Club with just pictures of Simba on the wall, then we might have an issue. But if it looks like a mix of Boulder Ridge and Bay Lake Tower as far as theme goes, with the Animal Kingdom theme mixed in, then I think we know that we have the right people in charge of doing this going forward. But I don't have anything else to say about this particular subject. Mike, do you?
I do not.
No? Do you want to bring us home?
Sure. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at DVC Addicts. Email the show info@addictedtodvc.com and join our Facebook group, DVC Addicts. For my cousin and co-host Gary in Rhode Island, I'm Mike in Florida. Thanks for listening. We'll talk again next week.
Thank you for listening to the Addicted to DVC podcast with Mike and Gary. We want to hear from you. Email us at info@addictedtodvc.com and follow us on all socials at DVC Addicts. We appreciate you being a part of our DVC community, and we'll see you again on our next episode. Thanks again for listening, and welcome home.